If libraries had tills, they'd be chiming today like an orchestra of trianglists. In case the adverts, newspaper features and social media posts have passed you by, we are midway through Book Week Scotland, a nationwide venture intended to raise the profile of Scottish literature, and to draw in audiences seeking something good to read. This project reaches pretty much coast to coast, the idea being to coax people out on dark cold nights, or offer a brief escape from the office for a lunchtime literary fix. With something for all ages and interests, it is described by its organiser Book Trust Scotland as a hooley, although I'm not sure that quite captures the spirit at this dank, uninviting time of year, where it can be hard to raise an audience. Now into its 8th year, Book Week Scotland emergence coincided with the decline in literary criticism, which in subsequent years has only got worse. These days, even the once illustrious Central Library in Edinburgh no longer stocks the Times Literary Supplement, the most comprehensive journal of reviews. Published weekly it is, or used to be, as useful for librarians deciding what to stock as for readers wanting to keep abreast of an ever-incoming tide of titles. The other day, on being informed that less was no longer available, as were a slew of newspapers and magazines that used to be a staple of the reading room, my husband, a former librarian, caused a detonation at the front desk. You can picture the library staff ducking for cover. Since the first books came off the press, literary life has been conducted largely through recommendation, be it by professional review or by informal channels, where readers share opinions with each other. While critics are becoming an endangered species, book festivals, reading groups and enterprises like Book Week Scotland are proliferating. The literary ecosystem, clearly, will not tolerate a void. Last week we had a guest who, midway through the evening, put down her G&T and began to scribble in her notebook. On one page she listed the titles we were urging her to read, on another were those she thought we would enjoy, among them Attercock's Bluebird, and Thomas Mullen's Dark Town and Lightning Man, both authors new to us. Of course, as with electioneering, the problem with whatever recommendation or criticism you hear is whether you can trust the source. Take the BBC's recent list of the 100 novels that shaped our world, compiled by a well-read panel, novelists Alexander McCall Smith, Juno Dawson and Kit Duval, that Less's editor Stig Abel, and broadcaster Mariella Frostrup. As roundups go, it includes many gems, James Baldwin's Giovanni's Room, Kazuo Ishiguro's The Remains of the Day, but it also left me wailing at works of genius that had not made the cut. Where, for instance, were Robert Louis Stevenson or Alice Mew? For more on this story, visit the news article link.